Vibes of India. I'm Janvi.
I'm Deepal.
And this is our special segment, Bole Che Gujarat. Here we are going to discuss about everything related to Gujarat elections 2022. This is our fourth episode, and our today's topic is why suddenly every political party in Gujarat wants to woo tribals. To start with, we'll discuss about the history and the pattern of tribal vote share in Gujarat.
Okay. Tribals constitute about 14.8% population in Gujarat. So nearly 15%, and traditionally they were Congress voters. I very consciously use the word were. Till 1985. In fact, 1985 was a watershed moment for Congress because the Congress managed to get more than 63% tribal vote in Gujarat, which is the highest the party has ever got so far. But just after 5 years, that is in 1990, the tribal vote share of Congress dropped from a whopping 63% to a meager 36% in 1990. Right? This is when Madhavsinh Solanki's Kham theory, that is the theory that consolidated the Kshatriya, then what was called Harijans, Adivasis and Muslim vote bank, the Khams in Gujarat, and that theory had slowly started evaporating. But in 1998, once again, the tribals began voting for the Congress. If we look at 2017, the last assembly elections, right, the Congress got about 46 to 47% of the tribal vote in Gujarat. Now, in Gujarat, there are 27 seats reserved for tribals. So, if we look at the last elections, in 2017, Congress got about 11 of this 27 seats. 9 seats were won by the BJP and 2 seats went to the BTP, that's the Pateriya Tribal Party, which has now become a national party, but which was founded by Chotubai Vasawa, a tribal himself. So he and his son Mahesh, they won 2 seats. So making this was the mathematics. Traditionally, as we saw that the tribals did support the Congress. One of the major reasons being Indira Gandhi's vast popularity among tribal population in Gujarat. And secondly, Madhavsinh Solanki, the then Chief Minister of Gujarat's very popular Kham theory. This saw the tribals gravitating towards Congress, which over a period of time started waning. Now, I used the word were in the past because 2017, out of 27 tribal seats, the Congress could comfortably win as many as 11 seats. But what happened is in 2019, that is the Lok Sabha elections, the BJP, very surprisingly, the BJP the BJP scored a very impressive 52% of the tribal vote share. And this gave a fresh confidence to the BJP that they can venture into and they can attract the tribals to vote for them. So this 2019 tribal vote share of the BJP is one of the reasons that the BJP got confidence that they will be able to bag more than 140 seats in the forthcoming elections in Gujarat. It remains to be seen whether the BJP is successful in their endeavor, but the BJP announcement that they aimed earlier, of course, they said that like 2019 Lok Sabha elections where they bagged all 26 Lok Sabha seats in Gujarat. The BJP announced that they will be getting all the 182 assembly seats, but that is too far-fetched. And as of now, the BJP aims to get into the tribal vote bank and woo the tribals. So it remains to be seen. But as of now, the tribals form a very important constituency when it comes to vote bank, because though there are 27 seats reserved for tribals in Gujarat, there are 30 seats of the 182 assembly seats in Gujarat where the tribal population is more than 30%.
That's right.
Right? And totally there are 47 seats. Though there are 27 seats reserved for tribals in Gujarat, totally there are 47 seats in Gujarat where the tribal population is more than 10%.
Is this the reason that all parties are trying to vote?
Definitely. So this is the biggest vote bank. Right? As one chunk.
Yeah.
It's one chunk, so naturally all political parties want their pie.
Yeah. But when all political parties are trying to vote the tribals, let's talk a little bit about their issues. Like, what are the things that would really appeal to the tribals and what do they demand?
Janvi, as we have been seeing, and you must have seen during your field assignments, different political parties promise different things to the tribals when elections are nearing. But the basic issues of tribals, Jal Jamin issues, right? Their land. We have encroached upon their land in the name of development, in the name of infrastructure, in the name of vikas, in the name of, whatever names other political parties would want to give to them. Whether it's huge dams that were set up during the Congress regime or big statues set up during the BJP regime, but it's always been the tribals who have been at the receiving end. So these are the basic issues. Besides this, the tardy implementation of PESA Act.
Yeah, I think that's why every political leader is trying to implement PESA.
Exactly. And announcement of various projects without taking the tribals into confidence.
Yeah.
These are the main issues. But as elections are nearing, we see that the Congress tried to rake up the issue of the Parprapti project, which the tribals were strongly and vehemently protesting against. So before the Congress could make it an election issue, the BJP was smart enough to announce the scrapping of this ambitious project. Right? It was a 500 crore project, but the BJP did not really delay and give a chance to the Congress to consolidate this as an election issue. So these are the basic issues that the tribals are facing. And election probably is the only time when the tribals are being listened to or are being given attention to.
Now, let's deep dive a little bit into what each political party is doing for tribals. To start with BJP, they are doing a lot of things from Gaurav Yatra in the tribal belt to Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself going to the tribal belt and talking about urban Naxals, or even our president appealing to the tribal people of Gujarat. What do you think is BJP exactly, or how exactly they are trying to, woo the tribal people?
See, number one is that the BJP's decision to have Draupadi Murmu as their presidential candidate has gone really well with the tribals in Gujarat. They feel elated that someone from their clan has reached this position. So this has scored a brownie point for the BJP. Number one. Number two, as you rightly pointed out, Janvi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he's been to the tribal areas more than thrice so far, and at Dahod, where he had a very impressive rally. He gave the call for the tribals to become a part of the development bandwagon in Gujarat, of how he wants to take everyone along with him in this journey towards progress and development. Number two. Number three, if you look at BJP, this recent Gaurav Yatra, I think the Gaurav Yatra is being initiated in 3 different phases. So there's one phase which starts from Baucharaji to Matano Mud in Kutch.
Yeah.
The second one from Somnath to Gandhinagar
Yeah.
is the second phase, Somnath to Gandhinagar, and the third phase from Unai to Ambaji. So if we look at all these three phases, it covers 144 of the 182 constituencies in Gujarat. Most of these are not purely urban constituencies except Gandhinagar.
Yeah.
If we see a few towns in South Gujarat, but these are essentially the tribal route in Gujarat.
That BJP is consciously trying to tackle.
Yes, it's a smart move by the BJP, right? So the BJP is focusing on the tribal circuit, and they're doing it very strategically through these Gaurav Yatras. So,
And all the national ministers are also going on the ground level, trying to talk about the development works done by the BJP.
exactly, and in different states where the BJP has been in power, they're trying to get leaders from various tribal dominated states, and where they are in power, and trying to give a message to the tribals of how the BJP will stand up for the tribals, how they will be raising their voices, how their voice will matter, how they will make them partners in governance.
It was also interesting to see our Prime Minister give a quick recap to people about the development work done by him as Gujarat Chief Minister.
Definitely, and to be fair to the Prime Minister Modi, he did initiate, and this was for the first time, I think, during the reign when Mr. Modi was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, that there were special programs initiated for skill upgradation, skill enhancement of tribals, also tribal women. Okay, there were special, they were being trained in various parts of the country. There were tribal girls who were given special concession to become air hostesses,
So Prime
to
Minister
become engineers, to get into IITs. These were all very
developmental works done by
pathbreaking, initiatives taken by Chief Minister Modi to ensure that tribals become a part of the mainstream.
True. So this was about BJP coming next to Congress. Like they've not been in power for 2 decades, but still they have a strong hold. But you said that they were having a strong hold in the tribal belt. So let's discuss about why they have a strong presence in the tribal belt and why it's fading now.
See, Congress is generally viewed as a party which stands by the side of the marginalized, for the underprivileged sections of the society. The tribals, whatever the soap's given to them, and they rightfully feel that they have not been included in the past couple of decades as the main stakeholders of the development journey in Gujarat. And in 2017, because Congress did impressively in the tribal belt, the Congress still feels that all this there's much hype to the development, or this the vibrant Gujarat is more of a myth than a reality, and they're trying to send across this message of how the BJP has traditionally been anti-tribal, and this is the position that they want to convey, and this they have been doing since 1995. Right? See, in 1990, as we spoke earlier, the Congress lost nearly more than 50% of its tribal vote share. In 1985, they had 63%. In 1990, they came down to 36%, which is nearly 50%. So gradually in 1998, because the BJP came into power in 1995, and the Congress realized that had they been committed to their core vote bank, that is the tribal vote bank,
they would have performed.
Maybe the BJP would not have been so successful, or would have garnered a majority and seized power in Gujarat.
But just to give a benefit of doubt to the Congress party, I mean, in one of the recent rallies of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he did state that Congress is silently working in villages and he also warned BJP members that they should be careful. So let's see this time. I mean, Rahul Gandhi has not been visiting Gujarat, but I think the elections will say if Congress members are actually working in the tribal belt or not.
The Congress did have and does have a good ground level network in the tribal areas, though in the last 5 years the Congress has lost at least 4 of its MLAs, 3 of them to the BJP, and one of their strong impressive MLA died. But these 3 MLAs, Ashwin Kotwal, Chitu Chaudhary, right, from
really
Kaprada, these were all strong people. Mangal Gavit. So these 3, all 3 of them were influential and important leaders, local regional leaders, which the Congress has unfortunately lost to the BJP.
So this will also impact.
It looks like. And recently we've had this incident of a Congress MLA being assaulted, Anant Patel of Vasta. So tribal politics is right now the most happening political bloc in Gujarat.
True. And when we are talking about political parties, we can definitely not ignore Aam Aadmi Party, who is also trying to make its place in the tribal belt. They even tried to have an alliance with BTP, which didn't work very well. But what do you think about Aam Aadmi Party's presence in the Congress belt? I mean, in the tribal belt?
It's a good question, Janvi. I think the Aam Aadmi Party started off very well by trying to, have 2 focuses. One is focus on urban seats and then the tribals. So that was a good strategy, because to focus on, say, about 50 urban seats and 27 tribal seats, that could have given them a real good headway. But in September, their alliance with BTP, which was their only political ally in Gujarat, has snapped off. Right? Because I think it all started after the Aam Aadmi Party announced their list of candidates, where they gave 1 ticket to Praful Bhai, who was a BTP rebel. So this
didn't go well with.
This did not go well with the BTP founder Chotubhai Wasawa, who snapped off their alliance. So I personally feel that other than denting into Congress votes, which again it's quite significant, the Aam Aadmi Party is not going to win any tribal seats. This is what I'm confident of. But I'm also confident that the Aam Aadmi Party is going to dent into Congress vote bank.
Totally.
And this would indirectly help the BJP, and maybe it will, help and further the BJP's goal of increasing their seat tally in Gujarat.
So all the political parties are trying to the tribal people. Now let's see, I think the elections will tell which parties work really went well with the people.
And we hope that whichever party, gains maximum number of seats among the tribal belt, they should work for the genuine development and enhancement and upgrading the development index of the tribals in Gujarat.
I think that's all for this session of Bole Che Gujarat. For more such updates on Gujarat elections and other news, keep watching Bites of India.
Thank you.